I, Cadet Sushmita Singh, with my fellow cadet Utkarsh Pathak from Patna Group, Bihar and Jharkhand Directorate, welcomes you all to Leadership Capsule Case Study video training module on Chhatrapati Shivaji. Shivaji Bhosle was an Indian warrior king and a member of Bhosle Maratha clan. Shivaji carved out an enclave from the declining Adil Shahi Sultanate of Bijapur that formed the genesis of Maratha Empire. In 1674, he was formally crowned as the Chhatrapati of his realm at Raigad. Shivaji was born in the hill fort of Shivneri near the city of Junar in what is now Pune district. Scholars disagree of his date of birth. The government of Maharashtra lists 19 February as a holy day commemorating Shivaji's birth. Shivaji was named after the local deity, the goddess Shiva. His father, Sahaji Bhosle, was a Maratha general who served the Deccan Sultanate. Shivaji's mother was Jijabai, the daughter of Lakhoji Jadhav Rao of Sindkhed, a Mughal-aligned Sardar claiming descent from a Yadav royal family of Devgiri. At the time of Shivaji's birth, power in Deccan was shared by three Islamic sultanates, Bijapur, Ahmednagar and Golconda. Saji often changed his loyalty between the Nizam Shahi of Ahmednagar, Adil Shah of Bijapur and the Mughals, but always kept his Jagir at Pune and his small army. Shivaji was crowned king of Satara in a lavish ceremony on 6 June 1674. Gaka Bhatt officiated holding a gold vessel filled with 7 sacred waters of the river Yamuna, Ganga, Indus, Godavari, Narmada, Krishna and Kaveri over Shivaji's head and chanted the Vedic coronation mantras. After the regatta 4 ceremonies, Shivaji was entitled Shakkarta and Chhatrapati. Shivaji bowed before Jijabai and touched her feet. Nearly 50,000 people gathered at Raigad for the ceremony. Shivaji was entitled Shakkarta and Chhatrapati. Beginning in 1674, the Marathas undertook an aggressive campaign, raiding Khandesh in October, capturing Bijapur Ponda in April 1675, Karwar in mid-year and Kolhapura in July. In November, the Maratha navy skirmished with Siddhis of Janjira but failed to dislodge them. Having recovered from illness and taking advantage of conflicts between the Afghans and Bijapur, Shivaji raided Athani in April 1676. In the run-up to his expedition, Shivaji appealed to the sense of Deccani patriotism that southern India was a homeland that should be protected from outsiders. His appeal was somewhat successful. In 1677, Shivaji visited Hyderabad for 1 month and entered into a treaty with Qutub Shah of the Golconda Sultanate, agreeing to reject his alliance with Bijapur and jointly opposed the Mughals. In 1677, Shivaji invaded Karnataka with 30,000 cavalry and 40,000 infantry, backed by Golconda artillery and funding. Proceeding south, Shivaji seized the forts of Vellore and Jimji. The latter would later serve as the capital of Marathas during the reign of his son Raja Ram I. In late March 1680, Shivaji fell ill with fever and dysentery, dying around 3 to 5 April 1680 at the age of 52 on the eve of Hanuman Jayanti. Putlabai, the childless eldest of the surviving wives of Shivaji, committed sati, by jumping into his funeral pyre. Another surviving spouse, Sakbarbai, was not allowed to follow the suit because she had a young daughter. Rumors followed Shivaji's death, with some Muslims opining he had died of curse of Jan Muhammad of Jaina as punishment for Shivaji's troops attacking merchants who had taken refuge in his hermitage. After the death of Shivaji, Soirabai made plans with various ministers of the administration to crown his son Rajaram rather than his stepson Sambhaji. On 21st April 1680, 10-year-old Rajaram was installed on the throne. However, Sambhaji took possession at Raigad Fort after killing commander and on 18 June acquired control of Raigad and formally ascended the throne. Shivaji is well known for his leadership qualities. Say, good administration. You all know that building an empire is not a simple thing. You have to go through many struggles while building an empire. In a situation, a good administration still plays a vital role because of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's good administrative skill. All of his people lived good life. Respect for women. This was one of the well-known characteristics of Shivaji Maharaj. There was more struggle for women to live in the century before Shivaji Maharaj. He gave the strict warning to all people about code and ethics that lead to develop respect for women. Shivaji Maharaj was supporter of women and their honor. Analyzing situation. This quality of Chhatrapati Shivaji helped him a lot during his entire journey. Every time he used to think of people and his realm. This king never let people face any problem in any situation. He didn't get any of his decision ruin people's life. Shivaji Maharaj took a step back whenever needed. You should read incident about Treaty of Purandar to know more about the situation of his analyzing skill. Visionary. He was so visionary that he took pledge at the age of 15 years to build an independent continent. He always used to think ahead of time. Also, he is first one to think of naval warfare. Leadership. He was a secular leader. In his army, people from different caste and religion were included. He was able to motivate people to fight against all threats. Additionally, Shivaji Maharaj expanded his father's 2,000 soldier army to 10,000 soldiers. He had demonstrated his leadership quality in all phases of his life. Good planner. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was very perfect in planning. He tackled giant force of enemy with very less number of soldiers. There are famous examples of planning, say escape from Agra and guerrilla warfare.